and welcome to Scholastic Challenge. The Scholastic Challenge is a quick recall academic competition for students from area high schools. I'm Gary Stearns, a history professor at Elizabethtown Community and Technical College, and I will be today's moderator. Our judge today is Sarah Edwards, the Institutional Effectiveness Director at HCEC-TV. Even though our teams are familiar with the rules, I would like to state that although Scholastic Challenge is similar to Governor's Cup, it is a Hardin County Schools competition. Today's contestants are from Grayson County and Meade County High Schools. Here to tell us about the players and sponsor for Grayson County is Max Matthews.
Landon Shirella is the son of Paige and Jason Shirella of Litchfield, Kentucky. He is a senior at Grayson County High School and has been on academic team for 8 years. Landon enjoys spending time with friends and family in his spare time and is a member of the GCHS baseball team. After graduating high school, Landon plans to go to the University of Louisville, and he would like to pursue a business career. McKenna Meredith. McKenna is the daughter of Mike and Stacy Meredith of Clarkson, Kentucky. She is a senior at Grayson County High School and has been on an academic team for 3 years. McKenna enjoys reading in her spare time and is a member of HCEC-TV and Beta Club. After graduating high school, McKenna plans to attend the University of Louisville and major in biology. Gabriel Sakura. Gabe is the son of Chad and Rebecca Sakura of Caneyville, Kentucky. He is a senior at Grayson County High School and has been on an academic team for 7 years. Gabe enjoys listening to music in his spare time and is Beta Club president and a member of HCEC-TV and Skills USA. After graduating high school, Gabe plans to attend the University of Louisville and major in mechanical engineering. Carter McCrae is the son of Jason and Angela McCrae of Litchfield, Kentucky. He is a senior at GCHS and has been on the academic team for 3 years. Carter enjoys reading Edgar Allan Poe. After graduating, Carter will go to WKU to become a high school math teacher. Coach Aaron Duval. This is Aaron Duval's 15th year as a coach with the Grayson County High School academic team. Ms. Duval is a graduate of Western Kentucky University with a BS in molecular genetics and a Master's of Science degree in library media education. Ms. Duval lives in Litchfield, where she serves as a science department head, extended school service coordinator, and teaches biology, honors biology, microbiology, and genetics. In her spare time, Ms. Duval enjoys traveling to warm destinations, reading, and gardening.
Thank you, Max. And now Paul Slack will introduce the players and sponsor for Meade County.
Addison Thurman is a junior at Meade County High School. She is the daughter of Mike and Holly Thurman. In her spare time, she enjoys playing soccer and reading her favorite books. Riley Snyder is a senior at Meade County High School. She is the daughter of Kyle and Dawn Snyder. In her free time, she enjoys playing tennis. Her future plans are to attend some university with a major in international affairs. Jordan Stull is a senior at Meade County High School. He is the son of Jeremy and Iris Stull. He enjoys playing soccer and tennis and plans to attend the University of Kentucky this fall and eventually go to law school. Sophia Vowles is a senior at Meade County High School. She is the daughter of Doug and Melissa Vowles. She enjoys reading, crafting, and going to the gym. She plans to attend a liberal arts university and law school. Pam Fouché, a math and science teacher, is in her 18th year at Meade County High School. Her future plans include retiring and traveling the country.
Thank you, Paul. Coaches, you may return to your seats. Contestants, remember, you may interrupt the reading of a toss-up by buzzing in. However, if your answer is incorrect, I will reread the question in entirety for the opposing team. Teams may confer on the bonus questions, and the team captain can defer to another player to give the answer. Remember, the bounce-back bonus will be in effect. All questions are worth 1 point, and each half is 10 minutes long. So we will begin the match with a math toss-up. If f of x is an odd function and f of negative a equals b, then what is f of a?
Grayson, Socorro.
Negative b.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. What geological period is known as the age of fishes?
Designate Carter-McRae.
Cambrian.
Incorrect. Meade County?
Mesozoic.
I'm sorry, it's Devonian. So a new toss-up. This long hair-like extension is used to propel a cell.
Grayson, Socorro.
Flagellum.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. During photosynthesis, plants convert water into oxygen and carbon dioxide into what simple sugar?
Glucose.
That is correct. A new toss-up. Full name required. What 20th century feminist is best known for her 2-volume work, The Second Sex?
Meade Valens.
Lord.
Incorrect. Grayson County? Time. The French writer Simone de Beauvoir. A new toss-up. Which quick-witted Harris is the protagonist of Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice?
Grayson Meredith.
Portia.
That is correct. And here is your bonus. What name is given to the ratio of the amount of energy that comes out of a machine to the amount of energy that is put into the machine?
Net force.
Incorrect. Meade County?
Net energy.
No, efficiency is the right answer there. A new toss-up. Identify the body of water directly north of Poland.
Grayson Sharilla.
North Sea.
Incorrect. Meade County?
No answer.
Time. The answer there is Baltic Sea. A new toss-up. The Moscow-based Hydro Project Institute designed this dam, which was constructed between 1960 and 1970, as an embankment dam built across the Nile in Egypt. Name this dam. Time. The Aswan High Dam. A new toss-up. What Greek playwright wrote the comedy Lysistrata?
Grayson Meredith.
Aristophanes.
That is correct. Your bonus. What is the x-intercept of x over 3 plus y over 2 equals 7?
14.
Incorrect. Meade County?
7.
Sorry, the answer there is 21 and 0. A new toss-up. This precious metal is a significant compound of photographic emulsions. Name it.
Grayson Socorro.
Silver.
That is correct. Here's your bonus question. Collards, kale, and broccoli are hardy, non-heading varieties of what common garden plant?
Vegetable.
Incorrect. Meade County?
Lettuce.
No, it is cabbage. So let's move on to a new toss-up. Which late Victorian playwright was famous for works such as The Importance of Being Earnest?
Meade Vowles.
Wild.
That is correct. Your bonus. Tiny hairs line the nasal passages to trap dust, germs, and other foreign particles from inhaled air. What is the name for these tiny hairs?
I designate Addison.
Cilia.
That's correct. A new toss-up. Which Guillermo del Toro film tells the story of a mute cleaning lady who falls in love with a captured humanoid amphibian creature?
Meade's Vowles.
The Shape of Water.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. Mariner 9 was the first artificial body to be placed in an orbit around what planet?
Mars.
That is correct. A new toss-up. This American painter is known chiefly for her large semi-abstract studies of flowers.
Meade Vowles.
O'Keeffe.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. In Greek mythology, who killed Medusa?
Achilles.
Incorrect. Grayson?
Perseus.
That is right. A new toss-up. Who was president when the Federal Reserve Act was passed and the Lusitania was sunk by a German submarine?
Meade Vowles.
Wilson.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Since 1993, this area located on the northern tip of Ethiopia has been recognized as an independent state. Name this state whose capital is Asmara.
Eritrea.
That is correct. A new toss-up. The Skin of Our Teeth is a dramatic work by what 20th century?
Grayson Meredith.
O'Neill.
Incorrect. I'll reread for Meade County. The Skin of Our Teeth is a dramatic work by what 20th century playwright?
Meade Vowles.
Williams.
Incorrect. It's Thornton Wilder. A new toss-up. What is the meaning of the Greek prefix gym, as in gymnosperm or gymnasium?
Meade Snyder.
Life.
Incorrect. Grayson County?
Grayson Shirla.
Work.
Sorry, it means bare or naked. A new toss-up. The Art Institute of Chicago is home to the famous work of Pointillism, a Sunday on La Grande Yacht by what French painter?
Grayson Meredith.
Renoir.
Incorrect. Meade County? Time. That is Surratt. A new toss-up. Boston, Massachusetts was founded in 1630 by a group of Puritans. Name the leader of this group.
Meade Vowles.
Rolfe.
Incorrect. Grayson?
Grayson Shirla.
Winthrop.
That is correct. John Winthrop was right. Here's your bonus. Which mountain serves as the highest point in both the southern and western hemispheres?
Designate Landon.
Mount Aconcagua.
That is right. A new toss-up. The fetus inside the uterus is surrounded by what liquid?
Meade Thurman.
Amniotic fluid.
That is correct. Your bonus. A Hellenist is devoted to the culture and thought of what country?
Greece.
That is correct. A new toss-up. 7 states list this bird as their state bird. What is the most popular state bird in the United States?
Grayson, Shirley.
Cardinal.
That is correct. Your bonus is a math question. Simplify I cubed plus I.
-1 plus I.
Incorrect. Meade County?
1.
Incorrect. Sorry, it's 0. A new that buzzer indicates the end of the first half with a close score of Meade County 9 and Grayson County with 10. Here is a brief video about Grayson County High School.
In 1974, the Clarkson Redhawks, the Litchfield Bulldogs, and the Caneyville Purple Flashes came together to become Grayson County High School. GCHS guides its nearly 1,300 students to success by offering a variety of engaging courses. In the main campus, students attend core classes, play basketball with friends, or check out a book from Ms. Haycraft. GCHS also has a technical school that offers students 9 CTE pathways in which students receive real-life training and hands-on experience. GCHS strives to ensure that each graduate is college and career ready. In addition to academic excellence, GCHS prioritizes school spirit. We all wear orange and blue on Fridays. Teachers and cool kids dress up for Spirit Week. And Grayson County's very own Mr. Spirit McGee attends every single home game, iconically donning his orange 10-gallon hat. Throughout high school and beyond, we are very proud to see how GCHS students will make their mark.
And now, Allison Berman will tell us about Meade County High School.
We strive to provide a rich and meaningful learning experience for our students and include a rigorous curriculum that builds both content knowledge and character, as well as a wide variety of extracurricular activities to engage every student. We want every one of our graduates to have the foundation that he or she will need to be successful in today's society.
Addison will now introduce the substitute player for Meade County.
Paul Slack is a senior at MCHS. He is the son of Shannon and Brian Slack. He enjoys competitively swimming and has not yet lost a game of Mancala. He plans to attend a university and attain a degree in astrophysics.
Now we will begin the second half of this match between Grayson County and Meade County. We start with a toss-up. This creed says God and Christ are of the same substance. It was established in 325 AD by the first major ecumenical council convened by Constantine I.
Grayson, Shirley.
Nicene Creed.
That is correct. Mr. Bonus, in what group of islands is the island of Okinawa located?
Japan.
Incorrect.
I designate Riley.
No answer.
We needed a more specific answer, the Rikuyu chain. A new toss-up. As a show of obeisance, they saluted the flag. Spell obeisance.
Grayson, Shirley.
OBESCENCE.
Incorrect.
Meade, Stoll.
OBESENCE.
I'm sorry, no. It is OBEISANCE. So, a new toss-up. Linking Brooklyn and Staten Island. This is the United States'
Meade, Snyder.
Long Island.
Incorrect. I'll reread. For Grayson County, linking Brooklyn and Staten Island, this is the United States' longest suspension bridge. Name it.
Grayson Shirley.
Brooklyn Bridge.
No, it's the Veronzo Narrows Bridge. So, a new toss-up. From what animal type does the material mohair come from?
Meade Slack.
Vermin.
That's
Vermin.
no, that's not right. Grayson County?
Grayson McCrae.
Rodent.
No, we're looking for goat, the Angora goat. New toss-up. This Central Pacific island chain includes Guam and Saipan. Name it.
Grayson Shirley.
Marshall Islands.
Incorrect.
Meade Snyder.
Cook Islands.
Sorry, it's the Marianas. New toss-up. DNA and RNA are both varieties of what type of chain molecules?
Meade Slack.
Amino acid.
Incorrect.
Grayson McCrae.
Nucleic acids.
That is right. Here's your bonus. What AMC period drama about the advertising world of Madison Avenue won a total of 16 Emmy Awards during its 7-season run from 2007 to 2015?
Designate Carter.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Sorry, no?
I designate Sophia.
Mad Men.
That is correct. A new toss-up. What American poet wrote "The cow in apple time" and "putting in the seed"?
Grayson Sikora.
Keats.
Sorry, no? Meade County?
Meade Vowels.
Frost.
That is correct. Robert Frost. Your bonus is a math question. Given that quantity, 65, 156, and k is a Pythagorean triple, then what does k equal?
$64.
Incorrect. Grayson?
72.
No, the answer is 13. A new toss-up. Chemical rocket engines differ from jet engines in that they carry their own what?
Grayson McCrae.
Fuel.
Incorrect.
Meade Slack.
Emissions.
No, oxidizer. A new toss-up. Who served as the U.S. president from 1833 to 1841?
Meade Snyder.
Harrison.
Incorrect.
Grayson Shirley.
Polk.
Sorry, you guys are close, but it's Andrew Jackson. A new toss-up. In science, the time it takes for the amount of a substance to be reduced by 50%.
Meade Slack.
Half-life.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Which Babylonian literary character becomes best friends with Enkidu after defeating him in a test of strength?
Gilgamesh.
Could you?
Gilgamesh.
That is correct. New toss-up. In this golf competition, representatives of the U.S. compete with representatives.
Grayson Shirley.
Ryder Cup.
That is right. Here's your bonus. In Norse mythology, who is Thor's father?
Odin.
That is right. A new toss-up. By whom was the American Federation of Labor founded?
Grayson Meredith.
Jones.
Sorry? No? Meade County?
Meade Stowe.
Ford.
No, we looking for Samuel Gompers here. A new toss-up. First and last name, please. Who was President of the United States when the 13th Amendment to the Constitution was passed?
Grayson Shirley.
Andrew Johnson.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. In this volume, Gondor and Rohan waged the battle of the Pelennor fields against the armies of Mordor, the Easterlings, and the Hadrim. Name the third volume of The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Incorrect.
I designate Paul.
Return of the King.
That is right. Your toss-up is a math question. Find the x-coordinate of the vertex of f of x equals 3x squared minus 30x plus 291.
Grayson Shirley.
-5.
Incorrect.
Meade Snyder.
5.
That is correct. Positive 5. Here's your bonus. Identify the U.S. writer whose whaling experiences were the basis of his early work, such as TP and Umu.
Smith.
Incorrect. Grayson?
Designate McKenna.
Melville.
That is right. Irvin Melville. New toss-up. Kakaski, Peoria, and East St. Louis are all cities in what U.S. state?
Meade Stoll.
Missouri.
Incorrect. Grayson County?
Grayson Shirley.
Illinois.
That is right. There's your bonus. What Persian Gulf kingdom was invaded by Iraqi troops in 1990, thus precipitating the Persian Gulf War?
Afghanistan.
Incorrect.
I designate Riley.
Kuwait.
That is right. A new toss-up. There is a flat disc with openings of various sizes found on the bottom side of the stage on a microscope. Identify this part which controls the light coming through this stage.
Grayson Shirley.
Oculus.
Incorrect. Meade County?
Meade Stoll.
Lens.
No, it's called the diaphragm. A new toss-up. What British commander defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo?
Meade Valleys.
Wellington.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Rich with fossil remains, this Asian desert is divided between the Mongolian People's Republic and the Inner Mongolian province of China. Identify this desert.
Gobi.
That is correct. New toss-up. He was the first U.S. ambassador to France and was a...
Grayson Shirley.
Franklin.
That is correct. Your bonus. What gas produced by leavening agents causes dough to rise?
Helium.
Incorrect. Meade County.
Carbon dioxide.
That is correct. A new... I'm going to skip 60. A new toss-up. What is the multiplicative inverse? That buzzer indicates the end of a very exciting match with Meade County pulling out a victory with 19 points and Grayson County with 18. Please join us again for our next match of Scholastic Challenge.